Joining me today on NYSE Floor Talk is Helen Giza. She is the CEO at Fresenius Medical Care. Helen, fantastic to have you here. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, Judy. It's great to be here.
Thank you. So, Helen, tell me about Fresenius Medical Care and what you do.
Fresenius Medical Care is the only vertically integrated global healthcare company. There's a lot of words there. What does that mean? Well, we are in the dialysis space, and we are both a products company and a service company. So we make the dialysis machines and the consumables, but we also use those dialysis machines and consumables in our dialysis clinics. We have about 340,000 patients worldwide. We operate in about 4,000 clinics in 50 countries in performing that dialysis service. For products, we are the market leader in-center machines, and we operate in about 150 countries. So truly global, but truly integrated.
Now, you've implemented the transformation program called FME25. So tell me, what was the benefit of that program and what comes after FME25?
Yeah, look, 2023 was a level set year and an incredible year for us. As we outlined the new strategy, there were clear objectives that we needed to hit. And while that was structural in terms of really reorienting the company from what was previously a regional model to now one of end-to-end business segments in terms of products and services, we kind of needed to get the operating model of the company right. And that was the kind of almost like the cornerstone of FME25. It's changed the operating model. And then as we change the operating model, how do we drive efficiencies and improvements from that? So FME25 was originally started as a $500 million savings program. We took that up to $650 million. And I think at the beginning, nobody thought this was possible. The company had never done anything of this size. But through the end of 2023, we delivered $350 million already towards that $650. So I think it just shows the power of organizing a company in the right way along its value drivers, and then where you can get that value creation coming out.
So share with me a couple of examples regarding the productivity improvements.
Yeah, and no, it's a great question, because when you talk about $650 million, you're like, oh my gosh, where's that all going to come from? And I think across the company, there was no stone left unturned. We critically looked at every aspect of our company and said, where can we be better? How do we become the best version of ourselves? So from consolidating our manufacturing footprint, to closing clinics and improving operating leverage, to improving the labor effectiveness in how we run the clinic. But more than that, even across all the global functions like finance, HR, legal, how do we kind of do this more efficiently and operate like a company in the 2020s, maybe not one that was stuck in maybe some old ways of doing things. So no stone left unturned, and really capturing value on all dimensions.
And finally, Helen, talk to me about your plan for FME going forward.
Yeah, look, I think I've put out a very clear roadmap through 2025. And there was, as I said, the structural piece of this, which was organizing the company the right way. There was the deconsolidation from Fresenius. There was this transparency and reporting of the new segments. There was delivering on a turnaround and a transformation. There was a cleanup of the portfolio where we were really focused on our core businesses and exiting those that were either not core or not profitable, and also improving our balance sheet and our leverage. But also maybe as important as any of that is driving a cultural shift, a change in the culture toward accountability. So 2023 was year one of this 3-year plan, and we delivered on all aspects. My goal now is to keep moving on that. The strategy is still the same strategy. 2024, we have to do it all again and keep that momentum going. So, but I think also it can't just stop at 2025. So for me, it's about having this mindset of continuous improvement. How do we constantly challenge ourselves? There's always more headwinds than tailwinds. So how do we create our own tailwinds and really truly become the best version of ourselves? And that's my goal beyond 2025.
Helen, fantastic to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Thank you so much. Great to be here.